Barcelona 4, Atletico 4. And guys, what can I even say? What a game of football, but the result I'm not so satisfied with. I'm not going to lie to you guys. If that game ended 4-2 to Barcelona, I would have been a lot more happy. The crazy comeback, we started from down 2 within 6 minutes, and we came back. We scored 4 consecutive goals, and then we couldn't hold on. Hansi Flick didn't drop the high line, and ultimately it costed us. And guys, the game ended 4-4 at the Olympic Stadium. But guys, honestly, what a crazy game of football. If you're a neutral, that was amazing. If you're an Atletico fan, how do you feel? For Barcelona fans, it was horrible at the start. Then it was amazing. What a comeback. And then 2 late goals conceded, and it's 4-4, and it's going to go back to the Wanda at 4-4 to start. But guys, if you haven't already, like up this video. Also, comment down below your thoughts. And guys, subscribe if you haven't. Road to 700 subs. We are almost there. But guys, let's get straight into this game, because I thought that Hansi Flick, I thought that he played a lineup that I kind of liked. I didn't expect to see Ferran in a big game. I thought Ferran, if anything, would have started last game or on the weekend. But he went with Ferran Torres over Lewandowski to start. And honestly, I would have said the way the team performed after going 2-0 down, I thought it was a decent option, the way he pressed also. But Ferran Torres, you got the full Ferran experiment today. He can play good. He can do all these things. He can press. But when it comes down to finishing, this is what's happened at Barcelona for Ferran. He hasn't always been that guy. He's always inconsistent when it comes to goal scoring. And that's why, to me, he's a purple patch player. And that's why he's a bench player ultimately. But guys, other than that, I really liked how most of these guys played offensively. You know, when the score was 4-2, I was very pleased with what I saw from everybody, except for the last 10 minutes of that game. But guys, let's move on, because let's talk about after we conceded 2-0. And Barcelona, I thought they showed a lot of mental strength and also physical strength. I thought that we pressed phenomenal. I thought that Koundé, you know, he made a mistake for Atletico's second goal of the game. But the way that he bounced back, Lamine Yamal, what a game from Lamine Yamal. The team, they bounced back, scoring 4 straight against Atletico Madrid. In my opinion, the team with the strongest defense in La Liga, in Spanish football. That was impressive. And I can't lie, Lamine Yamal, what he did to Javi Galan was crazy. You know what I'm saying? The amount of times that he beat him, the amount of times that he nutmegged him. Lamine Yamal, today was not down to him while we drew this game. Today, Lamine Yamal should have came on top. You know what I'm saying? And Lamine Yamal, what can I say? This kid, he's leaving me speechless, bro. The guy's unbelievably good with his dribbling. The guy, the way he manipulates the ball, you think that he's going to lose the ball, but then he just goes the other way. And you think that he made the wrong decision, but he didn't. And the way to pass to Koundé for that first goal, Pedri, very, very well taken. But that was beautiful. And then the next guy, Raphinha. Honestly, guys, Raphinha's crossing today, you know, was amazing. In the second half, Lewandowski could have scored a goal late on. Again, he could have got a brace off the bench. And Raphinha, the crossing off the corners today for Cubarsy's goal, for Iñigo, genuinely, like Raphinha's crossing is genuinely, I could say it's elite, easily. I could say that. But Raphinha, you know, wasn't too involved, I feel like, in the open play of the game, but still made his impact. But guys, Cubarsí and Iñigo, because we need to talk about these guys, because I felt like for 80% of this game, they were good, pushing up the high line, winning the 50-50s. But I don't know who to blame for the 2 late goals conceded. In my opinion, I have to say the defense, of course, they have to hold some of the blame. But also, I'm looking at the manager, Hansi Flick. You coached a great comeback to come back from 0-2 to 4-2. But then why not drop the high line? I can see visually, I can see that the players are tiring out. You know, and if you are going to play the high line, why not make subs earlier in the game? Pedri got subbed off right after we conceded our 3rd goal, but we shouldn't get to that point. I feel like Hansi Flick, you got to sub out these guys earlier, in my opinion, if you want to maintain playing the high line. But in my opinion, it was just a wrong decision. Don't play the high line. I feel like why not just not park it, but play a mid-block. Play a defense that's much more easier, not physically demanding. For me, that's Hansi Flick's probably his only flaw for this game, but it cost us big time. You know, we were up 4-2 ultimately. We would have went to the Wanda with a 2-goal margin, a 2-goal lead. You know, and that's huge. I thought that if we left today with at least a 1-goal margin, I would have taken it. But to see Sorloth score in the last minute of the game, basically, that hurt. I can't lie. But guys, the next thing I want to say is that I still reckon with our chances. I still like our chances. I know the Wanda. It is a very tough place to win. And I know this game was crazy. And do I expect the game at the Wanda to be like this? I don't know. But we still got Lamine. We still got Raphinha. We ultimately still got Hansi Flick. Because I do have to credit Hansi Flick for a large part of that game. I know the result. It sucks. Once again, we outplay Atletico from almost start to finish, and they score in the last minute of the game to get a result that favors them ultimately. I feel like the Atletico coming into the game would have taken a draw, and it sucks because Lamine Yamal, what a game he had. The nutmeg. The guy was cheeky. Lamine Yamal, that was a masterclass in terms of how to beat your man, of being a winger. In the modern game, who can do that? Lamine Yamal, that was an A+ performance. Outside of a goal, he gave you everything you need. And I thought Lewandowski, we got to talk about him because he came on to the pitch, and he scored a goal, and he was just tapping. And I thought that maybe in the second leg, I think Lewandowski should start because the way that we pinned back Atletico Madrid, like they are a low block team, but we really pinned them back with the pressure that we had. We won the first balls, the second balls, and it was constant pressure all the time. I think that a Robert Lewandowski suits that type of game where it's going to be crosses into the box. And Lamine Yamal, when he's beating his man like that, I'd rather have Robert Lewandowski in this type of game than Ferran Torres. Personally, I know I have criticized Robert Lewandowski, but I think that in the second leg he should play because ultimately he scored a goal, and that's what he's meant to do. He's a poacher. He's a striker. Hansi Flick, I thought that he coached a good game, but then the way that we couldn't see out the game, ultimately, guys, that's just what hurts the most. But it's 4-4. What a great game of football. And, guys, there is still so much to play for, guys. A spot, at the Copa del Rey final. And Barcelona, I can see us winning this tournament, obviously, if we beat Atletico Madrid at their place. But, guys, also, what else to say? I thought that a lot of our players offensively played good. I thought Frankie de Jong, seeing him hustle was nice because a lot of people question if he wants to stay at Barcelona. So seeing that was great. Dani Olmo, he basically was like a free-roaming number 10. I like that. I like what I seen with Dani Olmo. But I just don't like the result. Ultimately, the performance was decent. Atletico, they were clinical. They scored a lot of the chances. Szczesny, I feel like that the first goal, Griezmann's goal, the second goal we conceded, I thought that was savable. But other than that, he made 2 late saves. It could have been 5 for Atletico, and then now we're really mad at the result. But, guys, I don't know what to say. What a weird game. What a game of football. I'm just mad we didn't win the game because it was a topsy-turvy game, end to end. And will the second leg be like this? I got no idea. But for me, man of the match, guys, I have to say Lamine Yamal. Guys, let me know who do you think was the man of the match for you. I mean, there's still a lot of players you could have said. I thought for Atletico, Griezmann was instrumental on the counter. But Lamine Yamal, for me, what a performance from him. Ultimately, great game of football, but Barcelona, they didn't get the job done. But, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe if you guys haven't. Road to 700 subs. And, guys, I will see you in the next one. Visca Barca.